It's Marco and Jeets on X1075. Here's your boob tube.
Ransom is in the Boob Tube studio. What's going on, Ransom?
Marco, so if you remember back in 2012, Herman Cain announced he was going to be running for president, and he said something really funny that got a lot of attention on social media. He came out and said shucky ducky a couple of times when he announced his presidency. Well, he brought it back. Last night, he was at a Trump rally, and the shucky ducky is back.
Shucky ducky.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This sounds like a shucky ducky kind of crowd. On a shucky ducky kind of day, here to support an shucky ducky kind of candidate.
You know, what was it, a month ago?
Yeah,
I turned the corner. I was going to get some coffee. It was like 5 a.m. And Herman Cain is in the, we got like a little kitchen kind of an area where the coffee is.
Yeah, I've been there.
And, yeah, man, Cain's sitting back there, you know, and I was like, what's up, man? He's like, how you doing? It's early. I was like, yes, it is. And I should have asked him for a shucky ducky.
He should have,
But
man.
I guess I sort of froze. I didn't expect to see Herman Cain at 5 a.m. But
So shucky ducky means awesome, apparently, right?
yeah, it was like, I think he accidentally said it a few years ago. It was just like a weird thing, but it stuck. People, you know, were like, he's that shucky ducky guy.
Yeah, he was doing a radio show here?
Yeah, he does a radio show. He's got a website. He, you know, I mean, he's a multimillionaire because he used to run Godfather's Pizza.
Right.
He was the guy that came and he like saved the franchise. He was selling pizza, making billions of dollars.
You think he's making money off the shucky ducky? You think he's got it on T-shirts or anything?
I mean, I would expect, you know, guys with that much money, I just think that's what they always think about. They say something or stumble into something, and then they go, well, now how can I make a dime off it?
Yeah.
That's how their mind works.
Well, even if he didn't, if there's ever a phrase that goes whatever, huge viral in pop culture, somebody's putting it on a shirt. Yeah. I guarantee you can buy a shucky ducky T-shirt somewhere.
I think you're right. I mean, money is exchanging hands. I mean, he said it 3 or 4 times in a 15-second clip.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that.
Oh, yeah.
It was his catchphrase. He was like,
Shucky ducky.
They're like, what are you going to say? He's like, oh, man, I got so many shucky duckies lined up. I'm going to kill, dude.
I think I kind of like that I don't know what it means. It's funnier. Because, you know, that's one of those things you find out what it means, and it's like, oh, God. Like, he was 8 years old and he had a duck, and his name was Shucks, and now everything's Shucky Ducky, and you're like, this is really stupid. But now that it just doesn't mean anything, I kind of like it. Shucky Ducky.
What if we find out in like 5 years that it's like the most racist thing ever? And he's just spouting it at conventions.
I don't know. What would it be, though?
I don't know.
Shucky ducky.
Maybe that's how we should start saying hello to our callers.
Shucky Ducky.
So we should start the show every morning.
With a Shucky Duck.
Hey, it's Barbara on line 1. Shucky ducky.
This next story actually makes me really happy. Before we get into it, let me ask you guys, you know, every couple has that celebrity hit list, like that celebrity that you can get away with. You talk to your wife, and all right, if it could happen, who would yours be, Marco?
I don't know. I got to tell you, I've never played this game with anybody I've been in a relationship with. I think it's the stupidest game ever.
Yeah.
Because it's never going to happen.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Okay.
Mine is Scarlett Johansson. Jeets?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, as of today, probably that Abigail Radford.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
a
I think
good
mine
one.
would be Olivia Wilde.
Oh, yeah, she
it's not
does
bad.
it for me, too. My wife
It's never going to happen.
loves Leonardo DiCaprio. She wants to have sex with him so hard. And according
Wait
to
a
this
minute.
story...
Does she tell you she wants to have sex with him?
Well, that's like her celebrity hit list. So
yeah,
like
but
if
she just thinks he's good looking, or is she like, I want to have sex
she's
with
been a fan of his forever. So, yeah, she hasn't really actually said it in those words, but you know.
Wait, okay. Let me put it this way, Ransom. If let's just say Leo comes on the show and we tell him about your wife's thing, and he goes, you know what? I'm all about making dreams happen. I'm in. Do you let him do it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You don't know?
No. What are
Yeah.
you thinking? What do you?
I mean, I gave my wife permission, so yeah, why not? It's
No.
all good.
But if push came to shove, and he's like, "Look, I'm staying downtown. I got a couple rooms at Caesars,
Yeah.
and I want her to come down. I'm going to knock it out."
And she works at Caesars too, so it'd be
Oh, you
super
see what I'm
simple.
talking about?
I'll tell you why I would be okay with it, because of this story. Now, a lot of women say that they want to have sex with Leonardo DiCaprio. They say that would be their dream, but apparently those women would be very disappointed because according to OK Magazine, he does not live up to the hype. A woman supposedly had the privilege of having sex with Leo DiCaprio, and she said that she told a friend that once they got down to business, Leo, quote, reached for his vaporizer and a pair of noise-canceling headphones. He laid back, closed his eyes, and signaled for her to keep going, end quote. And for those of you who may be curious, his coital music of choice was MGMT.
Wow.
I mean, that's even worse.
Yeah, that doesn't make it better for sure.
Right. Like if my if my chick is being used as a sex maid, it's even worse.
Well, and he's at the point now where he's had the best he's ever going to have.
Yeah.
This is all like background noise to him. These chicks are all background noise. So, yeah, he doesn't really care. But
yeah, that's probably why I'd be okay with it, because if I knew that he was going to be better than me in the sack, then maybe I'd have a problem with it, but it doesn't sound like he is.
I'm telling you, man, the minute my chick's headed to wherever to meet up and she's got all pretty and she starts to get in the car, I'm like, ha, funny joke, right? All right, get back in the house.
she disappears, never comes back
I'm
again.
like, all right, joke's over. Nobody was serious.
What's next, Ransom?
You know, we really don't hear about Paris Hilton too often anymore, but about 10 years ago, she was all over the place. You know another place she was? On the Billboard 200 chart. She actually had a solo album, and believe it or not, it actually reached number 6 on the Billboard Top 200 charts. We got a clip right here.
Don't you just know exactly what they're thinking?
Oh, my God.
It's just the rest. It's just like the rest of her crap. My apologies to crap, by the way, which could be offended. Yeah, I give her credit, though. I mean, she does these things. She's got this following with this crazy DJ character she plays.
Yeah.
She's making a little bit of money. I know she comes to Vegas all the time, and she spins and does her thing. Well, I don't know. The reality is, I guess we'd all do it if we could.
I will give her credit. At least she strikes while the iron's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, there's money be made. I'll just do
just
whatever.
make
and I'll
it
throw tons of money at
Who
me.
is she dating now? Is she dating anybody? I think I haven't heard in a while.
Well, I mean, I haven't even heard about Paris
Yeah.
Hilton in a long time, so.
Are her and the other girl still friends, or they hate each other?
Kim Kardashian?
No.
Lionel Richie's
yeah,
kid.
Nicole Richie.
The
think
last
they-
I
I
heard,
think they hate each
think
other,
they
right?
hate each other, yeah.
All right.
Last time I
I just want
saw,
to make sure that
it's Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie.
The last time I saw her, she looked like she weighed 68 pounds.
She was disgusting. Yeah, she needed to eat something. She was.
I mean, I was thinking, oh, she's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah, no,
Probably
she-
has a disorder or something.
Well,
That's
I-
how skinny she was.
It might be, but I think whatever it is, it's like she's causing it, because I read something where she didn't eat for 2 weeks and she was depressed or something. You're Lionel Richie's daughter, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
She really turned her life around, though. Like, she was the one who, she kind of pulled out of that whole friendship also because she was just tired of partying all the time. She became a mom. She was just
weird.
like, yeah, just
weird.
Just stop it. Kind of hard to believe that there's only 2 episodes left of this season's Game of Thrones. HBO normally releases the titles and the descriptions for each the next 2 episodes. But this time, they only announced the titles, not the descriptions. So here we go. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, here are the titles for the next 2 episodes. This Sunday is Battle of the Bastards. If you watch the show, you probably know what that means, so get excited for it. I'm pretty stoked for that one. And then the final episode is going to be called The Winds of Winter. No descriptions, so just the titles. They don't want to spoil anything.
What season is this that's ending?
Season 6,
Right.
but I believe I read somewhere that next season is only going to be 7 episodes, and then I believe the season after that is supposed to be the final season.
And
of Game
then a
of Thrones,
movie, right? And then a movie?
Yeah. Nah, I think it's going to be done.
No
Man,
movie?
I will tell you, this has been one build-up. See, I know you don't watch Game of Thrones, but
You don't like it?
I like it, but it's just a lot of talking. And then, at the end of an episode, how they go, coming up next week.
Yeah.
They make it look like okay, now we're getting
Finally
to the meat.
yeah.
And then they show that scene, and then it's just really more talking.
Little-
So I'm really hoping for an epic final 2 seasons because it feels like the longest build-up with nothing really major happening.
Some over-promise, under-deliver type thing, sort of?
I'm telling you, for me personally, they got to knock it out of the park these next 2 episodes.
They got 2 shots left.
Here's what's on your TV tonight. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. That is at 6 p.m. on ABC. Of course, the Golden State Warriors can cap it all out tonight. They lead 3-2 going into tonight's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We also got Lip Sync Battle, 10 p.m. Spike, Michael Shannon versus Rachel Bloom. For those of you guys who don't know who Michael Shannon is, he played the bad guy on the last Superman movie. He was General Zod. And then we have the 4th season finale of Inside Amy Schumer. That is tonight, 10 p.m. on Comedy Central.
All right. Thank you, Ransom.
Thanks, guys.
That's the Boob Tube. Marco and Jeets, X1075.